Kate, Raleigh-Durham, North Carolina, how long in the business?
10 years.
All right, welcome. Thank you for being here. You've been involved in coaching with us since 2023. You've also been through systems of real estate, and your last year production was 94 units for $47 million in volume. 94 units, not bad. You can clap for that. That's big.
Thank you.
This year will be your best year ever also. Are you guys noticing a theme here? This year will be your best year ever. You're at 45 closed already, 25 million in volume. You're on pace for 110 units and 55 million in volume. So tell us why you think this is going to be your best year ever.
Yeah, the past couple of years have been years of growth as far as building a team, and coaching has definitely really helped with that. So I feel like I maybe not took a step back because last year was my best year ever at that point.
Yep.
But I really focused on working on the business instead of only in it, and
Yes.
I've learned a lot.
Yep, and one of those areas that I know that you've been focused on the last couple of years is social media.
Yes.
So we just did a whole segment on social media. I know you're on top of your game on social media, so you're probably thinking, yep, do that, yep, do that, yep, do that. Talk to us about how you use social media in conjunction with your business, and especially your database.
Yeah, so early on, I realized that social media was a tool for me to be able to gain trust within people who already knew me, and create a presence and stay top of mind to people without necessarily having to have all their contact information.
Sure.
So, yeah, I can connect with multiple people every single day and bring them value that way.
So when you think about what you're doing personally and what we just talked about before the break, what are some things that definitely you say, these are the 2 or 3 things I'm doing as it relates to social media that I couldn't see myself not doing? Like, what are the must-dos in your mind?
Well, consistency.
Yep.
I think we've heard that one a couple times. And sharing stories of successes for our clients, and not just about how many homes we've sold, right? But how we helped them get to this goal that they were looking to do.
So storytelling.
Storytelling for sure.
Getting better at telling a story.
Absolutely.
And how does somebody get to a position to where they can be better at storytelling? Like, I think about like, I mean, it's not necessarily something you're born, like we're not naturally born to be good storytellers. Like, is there something that you do to be better at telling a story? Like, when you think about writing your stories or writing your copy, what is the process that you go through to do that?
Well, I'm not sure if I'm a great storyteller per se, but I think I really dig into my clients. Like, I really want to create a relationship with them and learn all about their lives and their lifestyle, and you know, that makes their journey an easy story to be told.
Which, by the way, that might sound so basic, but for a lot of people in the audience, you know, it's just, where are you moving to? When do you want to be there?
Right.
And that's about the level of connection that they get with their client. And maybe, you know, through time, there's a little bit of relationship there. But other than that, it's just, where are you going? Why are you moving there? When do you need to be there by?
Right.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So when you see, again, referring back to the session where I put up the sample text message that you could send, that's essentially like you're getting that information, whether it's through text or through conversation, throughout the transaction, up front. How do you get information to tell the story? Yeah,
so well, we send a Google form asking, you know, their kids' names, birthdays, anniversaries, favorite restaurant, and that way we know a little bit about them. We send home anniversary cards, of course, birthday cards with a lotto ticket. You know, if somebody has a baby, we send them a personalized baby blanket with the kid's name on it, and we do a lot of pop buys. But we use that information they give us to be able to reward them. Also, when we get sent a name for a referral, we automatically go ahead and send them a $50 gift certificate to their favorite restaurant or coffee shop, and whether or not we get it or not. But
if your clients aren't already following you on social media, how do you get them to follow you?
Usually just follow them first.
You follow them first?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, if you do any research on it, Facebook says over 50% of the people that you friend request are going to confirm whether they know you or not. And 1 out of every 3 people you follow on Instagram will follow you back. So when you think about how to build a database, in the early years when we would stand up on stage in social media and just really try to get you to use social media as a tool, you may remember I would be talking about just follow the friends and family of your clients.
Yeah, for
because
sure.
that's how you can organically build that. The people who are commenting on their posts, follow them,
Yeah.
and now all of a sudden there's a likelihood that they're going to follow you back.
Right, and then you can take it one step further and message them. I mean, I'll message people I know are friends of friends and just introduce myself and let them
Yep.
know if they ever have any questions, I'm here to help.
So you use social media as a tool to prospect.
Absolutely.
Yep, I love that. Okay. I know you've done a really good job of creating a community within your database. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we do client events, like I said, pop-bys, all of that. But something that I think we do that's a little bit different is we will do small events throughout the year, and we really try to hand select clients, or maybe not clients, but people that we think would get along with the other people. So we recently did a pasta making class, and we all learned how to make pasta from scratch. And everybody that was invited there was of a similar, lifestyle, age range,
Yep.
so they can really get to know each other and start a community, maybe outside
So you're
of
almost
us.
doing like, instead of a blanket client event, like
Right.
smaller pocket events.
Exactly. Yeah.
That you think will match the interests of those types of people in your database.
Yeah. Definitely.
And then they all start to connect.
And then they connect, and then in turn, that gets our other events more turnout as well. So.
Yeah, that's
And they
great.
hang out outside of our events, which is
Yep.
pretty cool.
Yep. So when you think about your database value proposition and the community that you've created with your database, how do you do anything different to ask for business? How do you actually get business from them? And I know some of it to some degrees it becomes an automatic because of the value you're adding, but is there anything specific you can think of that like you would not go without doing because you know it's definitely something that gets you business?
Well, we always ask for it. We always ask for them to think of us if they have
Yep.
friends or family that are moving or, So I would just say that. You just got to get out of your comfort zone and ask for the business and the referral.
Yeah. So don't be afraid to ask for it because, I mean, some people I know in the audience are like, well, that's kind of basic. Well, yeah, but a lot of people honestly just think that adding the value will just automatically lead to business.
Sometimes people don't even think about it.
That's right.
You have
we
to
give them
ask.
too much credit almost.
Yeah, absolutely.
So when you think about, obviously you've been coaching with us since 2023, what is maybe one or two things that without question you've implemented or that you use or that you've taken advantage of that you've gotten value from as it relates to being in our system?
Yeah, going back to, building a team, it's been a learning, it's been a process for me to kind of step up as a leader and not just an agent.
Yeah.
So number one, learning to set expectations with my team members up front so I don't have to have issues on the back end.
Sure.
Go ahead and take it on.
Yep.
And then right now we're working on my listing presentation. I realized that I have been functioning off of kind of personality and not as much scripting. So gonna get a lot deeper into that.
All right.
Got some work to do.
Even though 10 years in the business, at that level of volume, recognizing that, you could lose a listing here and there to a competitor, and it's possible you may have been able to secure that business if you were a little bit more sticking to the script.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, that takes a lot to admit that, so I appreciate you doing that. Anything else you want to add or any last-minute pieces of advice you want to share, Kate?
I don't know. No.
We covered it all. Let's hear
think
for
we
Kate
got it.
Carlton. Thank you.